Good evening, everybody. Hope you've been having a good weekend. Happy Sunday. Or, of course, whenever you're watching. I always appreciate watching on VODs and whatnot. Apologize, I feel like I haven't been around for the better part of a week because I had like a kind of nasty bout with allergies, like sinus stuff, and it took me a while to recover from it. I'm still sipping a warm tea with some honey this evening. This is despite the fact that it is some of the hottest weather right now. Obviously I tend to, as you might guess, I tend to talk in terms of Fahrenheit, but past couple of days have been ridiculous. It feels ridiculous for the fact that it's just, sort of mid to late June, and we're already getting temperatures up into the 90s and heat indexes of like 105. So yeah, it's been fun. So yeah, I do apologize for kind of missing the past couple of normal stream days. But I am looking forward to kind of wrapping up things with Death's Door tonight. And I figured we could kind of talk through what the next thing is for like 4 Sundays. Because I feel like we've got a couple of different choices. I am curious whether or not I should get back into Dinkum. The good and bad thing about Dinkum is Dinkum feels like a real slow burn sort of game. Like, I feel like if we go back to Dinkum and commit to playing it, and I feel like there's a couple of definite potential stopping points with Dinkum. But I think any of them that are sufficiently what you would call late game is enough that like we would be playing it for a while. I think we'd easily be playing it through the rest of the year with just playing it one day a week, which is fine. Like I don't mind having a very relaxing Sunday game to play. We're going to feel pretty certain it's going to have some very cozy vibes to it. So Dinkum's an obvious choice. I do have some other ones, so we may talk about them as we go. Or I'm planning to talk about them as we go, I should say. I am going to, I'm going to try to ramble about what games I want to be doing, but then I'm also going to, I may have to be like, okay, I'm going to give my voice a rest. Past few streams I haven't been doing a break about halfway through, and I think I will do that tonight, if only to refresh whatever warm drink I'm working on, just to make sure my voice lasts for the whole 3 hours. I'm always impressed with the folks who can actually go a full like 6 or 8, hours for a stream and not ever take a break and just be able to kind of go that whole time. My voice definitely could not survive that, for better or for worse. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and mute the music here, because we do like the music in Death's Door. Go ahead and transition over. We found our little friends already kind of waiting for us there. So if you watched the last time we did Death's Door, we actually had beaten the game, like officially beaten the game, and gotten the Academy of Umbrellas achievement, which means if we want to, we don't have to use the umbrella anymore. Now, having said that, we've stuck with it enough. I'm just going to kind of plan to. So, figure we might as well keep on keeping on. We may go ahead and part of what we do is to go ahead and unlock the, or go grab the other weapon. I think, because we do have 3 of the 4 other weapons. And I think one of the things we could pretty easily do is go get the final one. And because this is supposed to be reasonably chill, and I'm looking to just kind of get through what we need to get done today, we very well may just say, you know what, I'm going to get like the stronger weapon. We're just going to use it because what we care about is getting to the ending today. So we've beaten the game, to kind of reiterate. We've beaten the game. We've beaten the final boss. But there is something that's called the true ending. I think even the game puts it in quotes. And so here's what I will say. If you want to play Death's Door and you don't want to have spoilers for this sort of thing, I totally understand if you don't watch this particular stream. Because this is just going to be me puzzle solving and getting to that last big trailer at the end. The flip to that is that if you want to play this game and you're playing it for the gameplay and playing it for just the fun of it, you may enjoy watching this because you don't want to have to do this, because this is fun enough. Like, I enjoyed doing it the first time I did it, and hopefully I will remember enough of what I'm doing so that this will go pretty smoothly. But it is absolutely optional. Like, it is not a thing that you feel like you need to do unless you're just trying to get some of the lore from the world, or if you're trying to achievement hunt. The only reasons to be doing these things. But you could easily, if you were playing this game and just beaten the final boss, you could be like, I can walk away from this game and like feel entirely comfortable with it. And I feel like you wouldn't miss a huge amount. Having said that, it is a lot of fun to do, and the ending is interesting enough to hint at the world. As I think I mentioned on Blue Sky the other day, I found out from talking to someone else who was playing the game that apparently this is effectively the second game in a universe of games, where the first game was called, from the same developer, called Titan Souls. I have not played that game, but this apparently does kind of reveal the lore ending to Titan Souls in a way. So I guess warning for that too if you're looking forward to going back and playing Titan Souls. Okay, I think I've given that all the caveats you can, as it just hopefully didn't scare you entirely off. This will be like fairly entertaining, trying to do the puzzles and see how well I remember them. We only have a couple of harder fights, like optional fights, that'll be part of this. Those will be the reason that if I upgrade weapon at this point, it'll be for that reason. But we'll see. Well done, friend. I never doubted you for a second. It'll take some time for the world to heal and the order of nature to be restored. We crews will aid the process in any way we can. I dragged my favorite typewriter with me when we abandoned the Hall of Doors. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Sure is heavy, though. Yeah, those old typewriters. Definitely not light. Well done, Foretold Crow. We knew you could do it. You always have a home here, friend. We no longer have access to the Soul Vault. I can still use excess soul energy to enhance your combat abilities. You know what? We've got the points. Let's go ahead and do it. You've found all the shrines. I truly hope the gifts they bestowed have eased your journey. I have to say, I think it did. In this time of change, it's more important than ever for us to seek guidance from the Gate of Knowledge. This, by the way, is the Gate of Knowledge. Right now, it doesn't really do anything interesting. That's a heck of an impressive feat, that, taking out the boss. I hope our lives don't end up worse as a result of all this chaos. I'm not gonna lie, life was certainly simpler when we just get our assignments done and then clock off. We can't stay stuck in the past. Thanks to you, the world can begin the process of healing and being rebuilt. I'm excited to see what comes next. I think I've already talked to you, yes. All this time spent in the meaningless job, serving a leader who almost certainly never cared about any of us. None of us know what that feels like. It's a difficult thing to process, but I'm hopeful for the future of the workers I managed and for the future of the world. Although slightly anxious about what comes next. Bye, guys. Alright. Back here at the office, where you can kind of see things have been kind of goofed around a bit. Soul Vault is just sitting wide open. But hey, you found a rusty bell tower key. The Lord of Doors must have dropped it. Wrong button. A strange novelty, a rusty old key made of metal. This kind of technology was used many centuries ago before soul-based key and lock systems became the norm. This must fit in an equally old and rusty metal lock. Yeah, it's probably wasn't the best way to go. It'll get us there, though. What's the thought? Okay. Well, it looks like Death is gone, and the little rift that had the rest of his power is also gone. Which we did see in like the cutscene at the end of the after the final battle. Well, that's what that key was for. Is this you? Sure is you. Evening, Reaper. I don't really sleep anymore. I lie here each night wondering how it would feel to no longer be living. If we were dead, will we even know? I like how the little life flowers glow in the dark. Hello? Not over there. Where is your statue, I wonder? Oh, don't come back here, please. Thank you. No, nowhere around here, apparently. Come on, you. Too slow. You can hit them, but it doesn't really do anything. Feels kind of rude, honestly. Okay. You don't seem to be here, so let's go up here. Last time I did this, I had one ghost who I just missed his little depot point. Yeah, see, we've already hit a second one. They'll both follow me, though. Come along. This is presumably you. I'll admit part of my motivation here is I know this is the one that is the slower of the ones that we're going to do, and I'd rather knock it out of the way. Oh, nope, lost you. Come back here. There we go. Is this one you? It is. Good, good. I bet you are down here. Ooh, maybe not. Does that mean you're over here? Of course, we've already hit the shrine before. Okay, we've only got one guy left. And there he is right there. Oh, I see him. Oh, it wasn't the last one. Must have missed one up there. Well, was it anywhere near as exciting as I was hoping it would be? That's alright. And that he will actually chase me. That's good to do. There we go. Okay. Nobody down there. Didn't see one up here. Nothing else there. Just got one last little guy to find. Guy's there. Over there, so let's check over here. Ah, there you are. Nope. Where is your home at, sir? Come on. No, that one's been filled in, so that's not you. Ah. And if you've been playing the game and spent this entire time wondering what doors like that are for, now you know. With really ominous music. You know, I made a thing of, like, oh, I'll make sure we have the music available. And I kind of forgot that at least on this first level, the soundscape changes quite a bit. You've acquired an ancient tablet of knowledge. You feel its eye gazing into your soul. Now, what did that mean exactly? Well, we won't stop by every time for this, but I do want to at least show you. You can see now it's nighttime, everyone's asleep. Quite late for an adventure, eh? I couldn't sleep myself, I'm too excited for the prospect of the future. The air tonight has an extra fresh quality about it, don't you think? Alright. So now we found one, and that is lit up. And you'll notice we've got 7 of them. So a lot of the ending is the puzzling out what you have to do to get the individual unlocks. Actually, yeah. Now you may have noticed those little things on the side of the watchtower when you played through this the first time, and maybe even had the thought of, I wonder if I can set those on fire. Well, the fun thing about that is that it is so windy during the day that it won't actually work then, but now that it's a lot calmer, it will work. And the key here will be remembering all of them to hit. And if you're curious, now we've got these 2 lit, and we've got 4 more to do. Yeah, during my daytime playthrough, there was so much... Yeah, I need to go back over there, I think. No, actually. Can I hit it from there? Not sure. We're going to find out. I spent so much time trying to get that to work, and then it just didn't. I was vaguely annoyed the whole time. There we go. Alright, gonna go back this way. And why is there an owl hooting? It's really insistent. Sounds like it's over to my left. It is directional with the headphones on. Can I hit that from here? Answer was yes. Because we're much closer now, too. Wait. It's back over this way. Aha. Can't get to you from this way, though. Ah! Hi. Quite a shard of the Tablet of Knowledge. Kind of going backwards here, but looking for anything that we still need to light up. That is potentially a problem, because I can't get over there, can I? Not from this direction. Well, sorry, little forest guys. I think we still have a couple more to light at this point, so have to be looking out for what we need to hit. Do we actually need to go down there? And I don't know if I can from here. Can I do that without, like, kicking the bucket? Oh, you guys are down there too. Oh, hey. There's anything light over here. Cannot see it. But also free experience we missed. Yep, Tim. What? I think we're still missing one though. At least one. Ah. Can we hit that one from here? Maybe not from here. So now I feel too low. And also I don't think I can get past that. Yeah. Can I hit it from here though? Okay. It'll take us back over that way. Sadly, I don't think there is anything left to light over here. I don't think we've got everything over here, so everything else must be to the east of here. Or up the other way. Alright. Around we go. Actually, no. I think there would have been. At least we're going to hope not, because that would have been a pain. You do not have a thing to light. Now, if you watched me play this before, you may remember, wait, wasn't there something up here that just didn't do anything? And now that it's nighttime, you found a mysterious locket. Some kind of soul energy swirls within it. Tell me more about that. This locket hums with a powerful energy as if part of a living soul is trapped inside. Perhaps the owner would like it back? Those two were adorable. Is there anything on the back? Yeah, I just did the design, but look at that, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. What, anything else up here, Leslie? No. Actually, does it say anything? Here lies Monty. He was a good boy and my dearest friend. His time in this world is over. May he rest in peace. Aww. Monty was a good boy. Alright, I think we've only got one more fire to light and we're done with this area. Double check. I don't think there's anything interesting in here other than the door. Yeah. Alright, let's find the watchtower fire that we missed and get that done. I'm sure we didn't have any over here. That's just that way. You don't seem to have one. Ah. There we go. You've acquired an ancient tablet of knowledge. Feel allocated into your soul. Okay. This wasn't the speediest path, but that's alright. Still pretty speedy. I like the nighttime setting. So let's see. This is arguably a short detour as we figure out how to do this. Weaknesses in the walls the eyes can't see. Beneath a wooden walkway, a secret waits for thee. Let's see. Is it just basically here? Through weaknesses in the wall the eye can't see. Beneath twin columns, a secret waits for thee. Twin columns, you say? I like that the little bagpipe thing is still, like, breathing. And when I say like, I mean I'm vaguely disturbed by. Twin columns. No. Not that. Twin columns there. Just the one. Okay. No, nothing there. Let's see. I don't think there's anything on this side. I think it's all these are over here. Really hope I don't Spotify if I go there. I'd be annoyed at myself. Nope, this is just the shrine. We'll go look at that clue again, because I am certain I have goofed it. Is there anything there? There's nothing on this side. Behind twin columns, the secret waits for thee. Twin columns. Just double check over here real quick. No, unless it's like right here, which I didn't quite feel right. Nope. Okay. Now, I really don't think there's anything. I think like this bridge is literally a bridge too far. So I just gotta figure out what I'm missing. I like that I can't accidentally wake them up. Not that. I don't think it means this either. Nope. There we go. Oh, wait. I bet these are twin columns, though. Aha. Weakness in the walls. Or giant face stairs. Yeah, with that one I do definitely know. Beneath the cargo wall. Alright, we just saw that one too a minute ago. Use this to serve those who oppose the Lord of Doors. Yeah. The good news is that the Lord of Doors is no longer a problem. You found a greatsword. This is clearly wielded by a very imposing figure once upon a time. You can equip it from the weapons menu. Alright, so that wasn't necessarily a thing we need, but it will be a very nice thing to have if we get stuck on one of the harder optional fights we've got going on up here. Huh. Well, that's disturbing. Teddy, is that you? Oh no! You've caught me with my two-legged trousers down, so to speak. Yes, that's right. I'm not as humanoid as I led everyone to believe. Please don't tell the others. Perhaps it can be our secret. Though I hope you're better at keeping secrets than I am. Tell you what, keep this between us and I can show you the biggest secret of all. Let's go. Oof. Alright, two legs. Let's head east to the domain of the late Frog King. Alright, let's take our new friend for a walk. How exciting to be out on an adventure. I can feel the blood coursing through my appendages. Nope, don't need to do that. This way. If those two legs of yours get tired, you can take me back to my tank. Well, this is a spooky place. I think I saw a ghost. It's kind of weird having both the umbrella and him. Am I keeping him dry or? Because our little buddy's still working at night. What a lovely night for a romantic gondola ride. That was exciting. Actually. This way. This way. Nope, not you. We're almost there. Keep your eye membranes open to look for guidance from the moon. Spirit world is clearly tied to the, or closely tied to the moon. The moon's light will help guide us. Something. Hello. And we have the little moon symbol again. Ooh, fancy. It makes such squishy sounds. It's vaguely disturbing. Oh, the moon. It's pretty. Nope. I guess you don't float like the other guy. We're here. I'll call upon the spirits to show us their secrets. Spirits in the depths, please show us your treasures. Landwalker. Take with you this gift from the depths. May the tendrils of truth guide you in your journey. Oh, that was a fun adventure, my bipedal companion. If you ever want to go on another evening stroll, you know where to find me. Yay, Ancient Temple of Knowledge. Where are you at? There aren't many enemies in the nighttime areas for the most part, except for sometimes they're the more powerful ones. I hear that splashing sound, and every time I hear it, I really wonder what it is. I've never been able to figure that out. Okay. Alright. Throne. Let's see. Try. I don't really remember. What, if anything, the Overground Ruins had other than... That might actually be it, actually. I say that. Don't mind me talking out loud. Talking as opposed to talking, I guess, to myself. I remember where the extra area is here. And you know what? In the interest of finishing this tonight, we just are. We've proven what we needed to prove. good to know that these work the same as they always do. Does not help not being able to see. Brilliant. Ancient tablet of knowledge. Gazing into my soul. I swear there's something interesting over here. If only because the light makes it act like there is. Is there though? Am I just imagining it? I don't think anything that interesting. Wait, I do hear an owl though, don't I? And we barely survived that fight. Yeah, I'll admit, I cheesed that. Would have been legitimately funny if I managed to take myself out trying to deal with that. Okay, he sounds like he's further up, so... The folks here are in bed. Still sounds like he's up and to the left. Okay, he sounds more that way. I promise there is a directionality to the sound if you're wearing headphones. Let's go up here. Oh, there you are. Another shard. Along the other shard, you can almost feel it trying to tell you something. All right. Okay. Let us go the other major places we've not been so far. And I do hear an owl right away. This time he sounds like he's up and to the right. And you know, hey, positive note for the sound design of this game. The fact that I can consistently do that's pretty great. Hello. Oh. Still sounds like it's up this way. Not over here, though. Oh, hold on. Is there a different way to go? No. No, there you are. 3 shards fuse together and you feel its eye gazing into your soul. I don't think there's anything that keeps track of these for us either. Just so we know how many we've gotten. Nope. So here's a thing to check. And I have a bad feeling of what the answer is going to be. Sometimes I just have to destroy boxes, don't worry about it. The one person I was playing, or watching play this the other night, that we actually rated from the last time we played, they were trying to figure that puzzle out, and I hope they managed to figure it out. It's a fun little puzzle to figure out. Well, hey. Big Face. I certainly wasn't expecting to see you here, especially at this hour. This is my secret garden. I come here sometimes to tend to my flowers and relax. Do you have a second thing to say? Have you managed to grow any more seeds in the pots I left around? By my reckoning, there are still 4 pots left with nothing growing in them. Oof. Try looking around the great cemetery south of here. Okay, so there's one missing in the cemetery. I only have 1 seed on me, so I'm missing 3 total. If we don't finish this tonight, it's going to be that is going to cause it. We have 4 notches on this bar to get, and we only have 1 seed. Okay. Well, that is its own problem. One of the problems is there is at least 1 seed we left behind. Because for better or for worse, when I was doing this mission, or doing this playthrough, I didn't want to bother. Because I wasn't sure we'd even bother doing, like, this. And of course, now that we are. Okay, the good news is that he does give hints. I got really lucky on my first playthrough, and I just had all of them filled in by the time I got to where I needed to have them filled in. Sadly, we don't seem to be that lucky here. So the good news is that we do have a way to get what we need. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's this one that we want. Okay, that was kind of funny. I don't think he would normally do that. Okay. So that's one of the seeds we're missing. I knew that one for sure. Alright. Get that mess cleaned up. Okay, there's that one filled in. So that's one of the ones we need. And now that that's done, hopefully we won't need to go back there again. Yeah, we only have one seed though, so the question is, where are we missing seeds? Goodness. Ah. So that's 2, so we just have 2 left, but I don't have any seeds. Did I never do this? I never did this. Alright, how fast do I have to be with this? At least no faster than that. It's this one. Don't think you're hiding anything. You know what? If we can do this... Nope. I started that rough though. We'll try this one more time, otherwise I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, to practice fighting those guys. Okay, like, one last retry, and then I'm just not going to bother because we don't need it. Closer that time, but I'm not going to bother. We don't need it. For better or for worse. Alright, well, that was all that was here, so not what I was looking for, unfortunately. Yeah, that was dumb. And I definitely don't want to spend too much time with that when we're trying to do other things today. Just make sure we didn't miss anything there. Okay. So we got the one that we know we need to fill in. Let's go see. I kind of don't like that he only gives one clue at a time, but that's fine. Let's go see what we can figure out. Nope. Bah. Such a horrible sound. Alright. On my arcane, there's still 2 pots left with nothing growing in them. Try looking around, and it's still the Great Cemetery, huh? Alright, gives us a chance There's one of the other things we need to do. Now, if that's the only place that they're in, that'll be great. Okay, if this has that, we've already been there. The good news is that there aren't a ton of hiding spots. And this is just the, yeah, this is the outlier from there. Nothing up there. Nothing there. Yep, we got that one. Nothing actually in there. Pretty sure this still counts as the cemetery, so... Yeah, nothing over there. We have a flower in that one. Okay, that's all that's here. At this point, we'd be getting into like the mountain area. Okay. We're going to double check down here. See if we missed anything. And this looks like it's just the shrine. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Had to double check though. This will be the thing that is most frustrating though, because I think we have almost everything else done. And it's just working out these last 2 life seeds is going to be a hassle. Now, let me double check. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think we'd be able to miss a life seed. I think they'd be there regardless. So, there's that at least. Alright, let's go get one of the last pieces we need. Excuse me, guys. Hello again, Reaper. For some reason, I stirred from my usual resting place tonight. I could feel something calling out to me. Oh. You found my old locket. I haven't seen that since the day I buried my only friend. The day the ground shook and the sky turned black. I feel so strange. Thank you, Reaper. My time in this world is over. Ancient Tablet of Knowledge. So, in the very beginning of the game, when you meet him for the first time, he tells you about the fact that he's sort of stuck and he can't figure out how to die. So, we were finally able to put him, like, give him some peace that he did not have before. So, I think you can feel pretty good about. Oh, wait. What's that thought? Let's double check and make sure this isn't the place where there's a thing we need to look for. No, it doesn't appear to be. Okay. Gotten that secret before. Doesn't appear to be anything hiding there. Just for the sake of completeness, we're going to grab that guy. Or, you know, full health-wise. Yeah, we had knocked this open. We've gotten that. So that's not it. And that's just the shrine. Yeah, I won't lie. I'm a little baffled where we could be missing stuff. And it doesn't help that there's only 2 left. Let's go see how close we are to being overall finished. Nope, gotta go this way. Nope. Place gets a little eerie when it's as quiet as it is. Yeah. How close are we? Yeah, we just have the 1 left. Alright, we're going to spend a little bit more time trying to do this on this save. And winds up taking, if I feel like we're a little too stuck, we're gonna figure something out. Well, the answer is basically what I will do is go to my 100% save and show you what the ending looks like, because you can still do that, what that's worth. Let's see how thorough I can be this time. I am really curious where I'd be missing anything then. Okay, we know what that is. And just to double check, nothing there. One thing we haven't done let's go check the area that's near the Urn Witch's entrance and see if there's anything we've missed there. We've done that one. Okay. Can't actually interact with that area, so presumably it's fine. Nothing there. Yeah, that's just... I don't think there's anything hiding here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Really looks like there might have been something there at one point, but... So, you know, while I'm sitting here doing this, I can also talk about next games. So the obvious choice is Dinkum, because I had started Dinkum a while back, and it never quite... I mean, I had gotten a decent amount of stuff done. Okay. And there's a lot to do, and it is something that if we get back into it, it'll be a wonderfully like slow burn sort of Sunday game. Fairly low stakes, except for the occasional alligator or I'm gonna guess crocodile, sorry, or cassowary attack. I know you have to like. I think the big combat challenge in that game is dealing with like the alpha versions of monsters, or of the beasts. I shouldn't even say monsters. That's not really right. Is it not way? I don't think we messed up. We'll check it out real quick just to be sure. I got you, because that opened that up. Okay. That's all there is to see there. And over here is just this stuff, which we've already kind of looked at. We can hit it again just to be sure. So there's Dinkum, which, like I say, feels like an obvious choice because we've already been playing it. One of the other games I've thought about doing is Dredge, maybe? It's a little less in the cozy sphere of things. Wait, I have to go over here. But I've never really played it. I tried it a little bit this afternoon to see like how I do with it. Make sure the controls worked well for me and whatever. And it does look like a good mouse and keyboard game for me. That might be a little too on the creepy end of things for what I normally do on the channel. Like, this game is not creepy. Death's Door is just not creepy at all. So that's why I wasn't too worried about like doing anything with it. But Dredge is legitimately creepy from what I've seen, so may not be the best choice for that reason. Nope. No, I never got this one. Okay. Now, do I still have a thing to put it into, though? The answer there is I don't think I do. At least not here. Wait. Gotta be kidding me. Alright, that leaves us one left. This is the bomb one. Do I want to bother with it? I do not. If we were 100%ing the game, I would, but we're not really trying to do that. We're just trying to get the ending we're looking for. Means we're almost there, though. Let's go visit our friend one more time. See what he has to say. There we go. Back to the door. This might be faster. Then we'll have to go talk to him again. Okay, was not faster actually. Back up to ask him. I swear if it's also in the cemetery, I'm going to be so annoyed. That's alright though. There are worse things. Yeah, give me a drink real quick. Excuse me. Alright, but where's our last place to go? If I'm right, there's only a single solitary pot left without a seed in it. Try looking around these gardens some more. Gotta be kidding. Okay. Hold that thought. Let's start here. It's just the one. Man. Well, that makes it a lot less painful. Which, you know, not to say, you know, the gardens are no joke in terms of size. Let's double check and make sure there wasn't anything over here. Me through. Nope. The shrines don't seem to have anything extra in them, which is good, since they're kinda optional anyway. What's in there? It's a very pleasant place in the evenings. It's nice to know the monsters go to bed, right? Let's make sure. Nope. You're a shrine room. Nothing that way. Double check that I haven't missed anything. Yep, there's that. It's probably hidden under something, so I have to go through and break things. Okay. No, for sure that's not a thing. You're filled in. I don't think there's anything else this way. So I think we've covered all of this. Let's head back over this way. Put up here. Nope. I did this right, yeah. Let's check down this way. Bird. There's the pot. Okay, we found it. But I don't think I have a seed. So where do I get the seed? Is the question. I can hope that there's a seed around here. And I have a bad feeling that's not true. So that's still. Alright, so we know where the pot is, but we don't know where the seed is. And that's a problem. And kind of hope that it's here. I guess I could talk to him again and see if there's a... if he'll also give me hints on that. Otherwise, knowing where the pot is but not where a seed is not as helpful as I want it to be. Alright, let's go see if he has a hint for me. I can also check around here real quick, just see if I missed one. Boy, that would be nice. There's that pot. Okay. One other route we can take on this Not this way. Must be up over here. Let's double check and see. No, nothing here. Really? It's a quick and easy way to see if we've missed anything. Because these tunnels wind up going a whole length of the map eventually. Yeah. Double check, make sure there's not anything here. Doesn't look like it. It's probably too much to hope that the seed's even on this map, of course. Okay. Good to know that you can do that. Okay, let's go talk to him one more time. See if he gives me more info, because we know where the pot is now. It's just a question of knowing where the seed is. Only a single solitary pot. Should I look around these gardens some more? It doesn't help me though, my man. I don't have the seed to put in it. Curses. Alright. I think what that means is we're going to... I guess that would be the other thing, is I could run through the whole map trying to figure that out, but it doesn't feel worth it. So. Here's what we're going to do. Because it is getting close to midnight. And I want you guys to get to see. So basically the only thing that happens there is you get that last pot, and it opens that other door, and you get another one of those things. And it looks exactly the same as the others do. So, we're going to bop out to the title screen. Well, I would if I hit the right button. And we're going to go to this one. This is my 100% save. You tell him I have a preference for this sword. Oh, nope. Go back. It's even daytime at this time because I had reset the time. So here's all 7, all lit up. This is what happens. This is arguably... there will be some... It will get a little loud here near the end. Just gonna let you know that up front. Huh. What's all this then? Atop a great tower many centuries ago. A door existed before the one you have known. The first door was opened by a human seeking the power of gods. Their actions would come at the cost of their soul. The human fused with the being known as truth. They gained the knowledge of all things across all time. They escaped and returned to the living world, but their soul was lost to the ether. The first door was shattered and broken. With its destruction, the great tower collapsed into the mountains. Truth emerged into the living world, tethered to the ruins that once housed the door. An opportunity was seized by the Lord of Doors, who retrieved the essence of the first door. They would reconstruct the door in a new location and trap death beyond it. This would result in the world stagnating for many centuries. A Reaper was assigned the soul of the mortal who opened the first door. An impossible task, as his soul was already lost to the Aether. Without this knowledge, the Reaper would be lost, searching for many centuries. Truth would whisper to the free crows, offering them knowledge, and guiding them towards breaking the world free of its stagnation. It would convince them to tamper with the operations at the Commission to assign a giant soul to the Foretold Crow. This would set the Foretold Crow off onto their journey. The Foretold Crow would gather the 7 tablets of truth. He would enter and behold the sight of the first door, and carry the power of truth out of its prison. And presumably that's us flying off into the sunset, or at least beyond the islands. So was that good? Was that bad? It's not really clear. There is the having not played Titan Souls, which is the other game that set that up. It's not clear to me whether or not that was a good thing that we just did to get to that true ending. It does obviously set up stuff for like another game set in the world. I don't know. But this is also kind of what I meant by I feel like you didn't lose a lot if you didn't stick around to do the true ending if you played this game. It is definitely something where I don't think it matters quite so much. Yeah, let's pop back over here real quick. Yeah, get to where I can close out the... Let's get that a little bit quieter. We'll pop over here real quick. Okay. So yeah, I think I have a lot of questions about that, about what all of that may have arguably meant or not meant. Let's see, I'm gonna get music playing over here real quick. Yeah, I realize I haven't really talked about anything other than Dinkum as an option. I guess in addition to Dinkum, we have things like Bear and Breakfast, which I've thought about playing, although I'm thinking of holding off on that for a bit. The other big one will be Coral Island, which I have some interest in terms of games I have right now. When did I pick up that? That's kind of fun. Looking through my currently installed Steam list. The other thought is I was thinking I might restart Ogu in the Secret Forest. In terms of gameplay, that feels a little bit like what I've been doing with Death's Door. That feels like that would be something along those lines. I think those are the main things I would want to play on stream. But either, in addition to Stardew and like potentially Palia on Tuesdays, as I have time. In terms of other games I have Eichenfell, which I've been playing on my own. I'm not sure that would be a thing I would enjoy doing. I think I also mentioned Dredge. I think the biggest issue with Dredge is that I'm not sure it fits the style that we do for other things. So I'm not sure that's the best option there. I'm not sure. May post something on Mastodon and Blue Sky too again, see if I can get some opinions from folks who follow me there. See what folks have to say. Trying to see if I have anything else. I always be tempted to do something like a short hike. I may do that as like a transition sort of thing for one of our days when I'm moving between games. The other game I've been really tempted to do is Subnautica. That's one where I've started it a couple of times, but never really had the commitment to make it all the way through it. And that's one of the things about doing games like streaming games, is that they kind of give me the incentive to sit and finish the game. They're like Death's Door I'd put off for ages and never actually finished because, been kind of just finding other things to do. So having something like making a a stream game. It was kind of nice. And in particular, that's for the Academy of Umbrella's achievement. I did play that game entirely solo, like 100%ed it, but then was like, I really kind of want to do this, but do I really want to do this? Again, having it on stream kind of gave me incentive to do that. So, for what it's worth. Speaking of transitioning, I do usually like to try to do the full 3 hours, and would like something where I don't have to talk quite so much. I think the question is, do we wrap up our evening with? Tell you what, we are going to load up Stardew, and I'm going to let's see. Change the category to Stardew. Let's see. Get this set up real quick. Gotta make a couple of changes here. There we go. All right. Now mute that again. Now I'm not going to load up our current farm. I'm going to load up one of the older ones. That'll let us go ahead and have access to the. Do I actually have that? Did I ever get key to the town with Jack? I don't think I did. I think I'll have to use Mac for this. Mac is my first 1.6 farm, one that we went ahead and got to perfection, and I know he has key to the town, so. Let me see my little house thing. Oop, nope. I think I remember that. Out we go. I want to tell you, I am terrible at Junimo Kart. Everyone says they're terrible at Junimo Kart. I guarantee you I'm worse than they are. So we're going to see how far I can get tonight. Basically, we're going to do this for the next 20 minutes-ish or so, or until we win. And given how I'm starting, So yeah, I'm basically going to try to just focus and not do a bunch of talking. Um, Largely to save my voice for the next 20 minutes or so, but also because I want to kind of lock in for this. The only thing that's going to save me is that you do refresh those 3 lives at bare minimum. Really? Sure. Really? Might have been able to do that if I could have jumped off of it rather than just bouncing off of it. kidding me? Mm-mm. Don't make it that far very often, so I'm going to count that as a win. Really. Nope. Mm-mm. This is the sign I'm getting tired, of course. We go from struggling with the first level to struggling with the first set of jumps. Still a little further, we'd have gotten that lantern anyway. Not that it would have mattered that time. That matches personal best, in case you were curious. The Castle Callion is as far as I've ever gotten in the game. That might literally be the third time I've ever done that. So we're going to have one more time at this, and then we're going to call it for the night. That's regardless of how poorly we do. Nope. And that's pretty typical. I have like that one really good run, and then we're right back at failing the first level. You know what? We are going to do this one more time. I don't know what the game uses to decide where to put lanterns, but boy, it's frustrating sometimes. I know how to pull that one off. That one's it was a tough jump right there. Because I almost have to hit it right there. Nope, that was too short. Also too short. Ah, that was a good run though. I don't think I've ever come across that particular jump before. Where, like, I don't know how you manage it. I'm gonna leave the music playing as we come back over here. Oh, goodness. It's funny, it's because I switched my last gameplay, it's just gonna show us Stardew, which is fine, because it is, you know, my favorite game to do streaming for. Alright, well, we've definitely gone to time today. I hope everyone's had fun tonight, or if you're watching on the pod, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this last little bit of transition there. So, plan is, assuming work cooperates, I will be back on Tuesday, so finally trying to tackle some more quests in Palia. And Thursday is definitely time for more Stardew. A debate I'll have to have is what to do next in Stardew as well, because we're already in fall of year 2. And I've already decided for that playthrough, we're playing through the end of year 2, beginning of year 3, and that's going to be the end of it. I think I've kind of proved the point of what I want for that farm and what the complications would be to be able to do, everything in that save. So there's that. So yeah, definitely, we're done with Death's Door, and next Sunday we will be back to something, and I'll just have to decide what. Obviously, if you have some sort of interest and want to let me know what you think I should play next, this is definitely an opportunity to follow me on various socials like Mastodon and Blue Sky are the two places that I'm on. If you have a game you want me to play, even if it's not one that I've been talking about, you just think it would be good for my playstyle, or just that you're kind of interested in seeing, let me know. Can't guarantee I'll do it, but it won't hurt to make a mention of it. All right, everyone, I hope you have a good week coming up, and I'll look forward to talking to you in a few days. Good night, everyone.